So step 4, we need a little bit of hardware. Now, because I'm not using the original engine mount or motor mount, I'm using my own one. I've substituted the MA3s with a couple of 3mm by 10mm stainless steel hex and a couple of washers. So this goes into the chassis because this is a machine here. So this goes into the chassis like that, and we collect the 2 of those here. So just pop those in like that. So I'll put those on ready, so they're ready in. And then, of course, these are hex drivers rather than Phillips screws. So we'll pop a hex driver on and collect that, and that goes like that and holds the motor in place. It's as easy as that. We like a nice easy step. So there you are. That is now step 4 completed. So we move on to step 5. We need some more components. So we need our bearings. Well, I'm leaving those in my bearing tray because they've got oil on them, so they're here. We need the MA11, so 1150 bearings, so we're going to need one of those. And we're going to need the 850 bearings. We're going to need 3 of those, so they're there waiting for me. We're going to need this shaft, which is a 5 by 30mm shaft, which is the MA14. We're going to need the MA15, which is a 5 by 19mm shaft. We're going to need this drive gear. Again, just offer it up to drawing to make sure. This is MA17, let's call it a drive gear. And we're going to need this gear, which is the MA18, which is the idler gear. We're also going to need some of these G3s, so out of the gear bag, these G3s are like little caps. And we're also going to need this main spur gear. And it's a case of putting these together, so let's do that. So take our MA14, so we'll do this. Take one of our caps, we'll do that. We're going to need one of our 850 bearings, like that. And we're going to need our MA17, our drive gear. So this goes on this larger one. So that goes in and across. Now, it does say use a bit of grease on here, but as I'm using bearings, it's probably not too critical. However, in fashion, I'll just put some grease on because it does say. There we are. Okay. Now, we need to put this spur gear, and you can see these are slightly stepped down, okay? So it only goes in one way, okay? Okay. And then on the other side, we're going to need our 1150 bearing. So one of our 1150 bearings, there we go. And another one of these little G3 caps. Okay, and that does that. And you kind of do the same again. There we go. Step 5 completed. And we turn the page and we are now on step 6. And I like this bit here. This bit I really like. So step 6, we need our gearbox assembly that we've made in all of our previous steps. We need our spur gear assembly that we made on step 5. We need our idler gear assembly that we made on step 5. And we also need our output drive here, which we made way back, step 1, I believe it was, in fact. Yes, step 1. That's how long ago. A couple of days have gone past. Sorry about that. We're also going to need B6, which is going to be the gearbox cover. It's going to basically cover everything over. And we're going to need 3 of our MA3s. Well, these are the 3 by 10mm self-tapping screws. And of course, the obligatory grease, because we're going to need to grease all this up and put them in. And a very simple step, just basically putting everything in place: idler gear, spur gear, output shaft, and grease everything up, put the lid on and screw everything together. Let's see if we can do that for you, shall we? And there you are. That's step 6 completed.